Injexus, what were we on about earlier?
We were talking about quality of video and size of
Yeah.
video, and then we kind of pivoted from there. I don't know if we moved on from that or if that's just where we're at.
Well, quality and size. I mean, if we're talking about, just putting up the videos that we're doing, catering to the members and people that actually play DayZ, we can stick with metal, and that's fine. Just by simply paying $10 a month. So, and I'll be the main user that everything funnels into me. So that's fine. That'll solve the fact that I'm using videos that I can't get myself, because we wouldn't need this if I was getting them myself. So I'll on those videos that I edit, I can put tags on of who's subbing in. Now, do we need mainly KJ and Injexus, but do we need an announcement of some sort that you guys are now staff?
I think
Not
we should.
KJ, but
I think you just maybe just
Or just don't say anything.
don't
Just
say anything
stop,
and
stop hiding Salty's role. Just make it a visible thing. Because I mean, Injectus is visible. Like everyone can see it now. There's no need for an announcement, but
my
Kameka
problem
figured
with
it
that.
out. She clicked on my name. She DM'd me.
who?
Therapist.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes, some people are going to figure it out. Most aren't.
Yeah.
My issue is that Injexus and Salty are on video as players,
Yeah,
and
well,
most of what admin is optics. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's needed to explain that they are no longer playing
okay, yeah.
on whatever they're managing because they are now staff.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. That makes sense. There's a good reason why.
So, I mean, like the fact that I have no kills is the easiest way for me to defend myself that I'm not a player, because I have no kills. Is that foolproof? No. But is that enough? Yeah, I think so. So, like, that's easy for me to do. But for you guys, it's not, because you were players and you have a history of kills or deaths or whatever the case.
It's kind of a weird one, right? It might be a good idea, if nothing else, to just in announcements be like, "Hey, we're looking at bringing on some new staff." That way, there's like a timestamp, right? Because at that point, I'm assuming as of today, right now, this second, I'm no longer playing Chiemsee. So, but there are going to be videos or possibly videos of me playing Chiemsee this previous wipe before today. So that might be good to have a timestamp there just for.
Yeah, we can just say today we've brought on staff. The staff will no longer
Yeah.
be playing the server they're managing, and
I
blah
don't
blah blah
think
blah.
any of you
There you go.
got any of my kills, right?
I mean, it's even so. It's one of them. Everyone knows you as a player, really.
The thing is, when a video pops up, like I get people that I've been watching for years. I get their today video today, but sometimes a video I click on is from 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
and I'm not looking at that, and that's what makes me curious. Is I'm like, what the fuck? He just said something that he doesn't believe in, and then I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it was 2 years ago. But that's only because I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So when it comes to optics, if somebody sees Injexus telling Roy, "This is my base, bitch," and then killing him when they just submitted a ticket. So at least we need to say that much. So
Yeah,
now we need to
I would put something.
we need to flesh that out. We're not gonna like do an announcement today or anything, because everything's behind the scenes anyway.
No,
We're
it's
gonna have
not
to
right now. It's not.
Now we can do the announcement today. That's fine. But to be honest, I don't think that we should be doing the announcement today, because we are in the very first conversation of Injexus saying yes to what we're fleshing out right now. Like, we don't even have the full picture.
Well, Hackett's
And
aware.
what?
Yes. Hackett's is aware.
Of what?
Me being staff.
Why?
It's
Because there's a role that says staff lead right underneath you guys, and
Right.
I'm in it.
Hang the fuck on. Let me go to our fucking channel and
Like,
figure
that's
out
what I
what the
mean.
fuck
That's
is
what I
going
mean.
on.
Like,
Yeah, I knew what you
bruh.
meant, KJ. I
KJ,
would
why are
look.
you doing this?
Like you,
Jesus
what
Christ!
the fuck do you, this is why I'm saying, like, what do you mean?
Why would you? Oh man!
But
All in
so-
favor of firing KJ? Say aye.
I like how no one says I. Good choice, guys. Good choice.
Jesus.
It was a trick.
Okay. Okay. I don't want a role that says staff lead. What I would prefer, well, I don't want a section that says staff lead. I would like a section that says staff, and then Jexus has a role as staff lead. Is that a possibility, KJ?
I mean, that is a possibility, but I've never seen that done. Like, it's
Do we do what everybody else does, or do we do what we do as a pioneer?
Got you there, bro.
You have a separate section as staff lead, one of one. Why? Like,
Why
give me a
not?
reason. Well, okay, cool. I'll
So
I'll fight that.
why am me and you not in the same category then? Just different colors. Like it's just how it is.
No,
It's
there's I've got. Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, yeah,
be excited
you
for
wanted to be community manager because
this. Yeah, I want people
whatever.
because you know that people treat owners differently,
They do. Agreed.
And I don't want to be seen as an owner. And people respect you with fear, okay? Because you are the owner, and I don't want to be seen that way, even though I am the owner. I want people to show their true selves to me. You know, I
Yep.
want people to talk to you, and they have about me. And I'm the guy that takes shit on the floor. But we see this. And then they go to you and they say, hey, you know, this is happening. And then you talk to me and we can work it out in the most diplomatic way possible. So that's my first response to why you're owner and I'm community manager. None of us care about recognition.
Okay, well if I'm
Okay.
putting them in the same category, Salty's about to appear too. Good. Green light.
Well, chill. No, we're going to use the 120-second rule, KJ.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
Well,
So,
we've been talking for more than 120 seconds, and that's what you tell me.
KJ, all right, then
Right.
we're going to move it to 5 minutes. 5-minute rule. KJ,
Okay.
KJ, I have told you for 2 years. I have told you for 2 years now. You are a ready, fire, aim guy.
Yeah.
You
correct.
fire, and then you look at what you were looking at. So let's just slow it down. Let's take it back.
Okay, so what do you want to happen?
So
Your Majesty.
shut the fuck up. I will fucking
So British.
public ban you right now. So I want Injexus to have the staff lead role without it being blasted in our face on the right hand side. Staff lead, staff mod, staff owner. It's like why are you displaying this?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me outside of recognition. I think it's important that KJ and I show up separately. KJ as the owner and me as the community manager or something else. I want people to treat Injexus and Cooper like us. Like they are here to help. What? What, Cooper?
I see ElClapo.
Okay, see, now I kind of want Injexus to be in a manager role because Cooper's like, I'm busy watching shit.
I like, guys, shut the fuck up.
He's like already like, I'm busy. So that's what I'm saying about Injexus and Salty is you take Injexus like that. Like I don't understand the difference between staff and server staff from a functional standpoint. So, and you don't need to know about the functional standpoint, but the wording makes me wonder what this is. So he's Chiemsee admin. Okay. And we're assuming that he's intending to play on Melkart. I doubt he's going to live on Swans. So he should also be a Swans admin. All of us should be a Swans admin. So outside of the survivor rules.
All of us Swans admin?
Well,
this is what I mean. I thought you told me to give Salty assistant staff for that. Like, is everyone getting fucking promoted right now?
What is assistant staff?
You told me to make it. What do you mean? What is it?
No, dude,
It was like the trial staff thing, but you didn't like trial staff, so then we was thinking about assistant staff or staff aide. Like,
okay, all right.
You remember that now?
Yeah, no, I mean I remember it.
Okay.
Keep in mind, we were talking about the concept yesterday, and now we're fleshing it out. So these things are going to change often.
Okay.
Now, if he's assistant staff, nobody's going to go to him because he's assistant staff. Like, if I had a ticket or I had a question and I saw that this person was an assistant, I wouldn't go to them. I would go to somebody else. I would go to somebody else that's not an assistant. I don't see a point to show assistant when Salty could simply be like, hey, I'm going to defer this to Injexus.
Okay, that's fine.
So maybe there shouldn't be an assistant anything.
Okay.
So, I mean...
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense logically.
We have 3 servers. They all have names. KJ, I don't know if you chose a server to play on, but if I need your help on Chiemsee, so you can't play Chiemsee, which you already don't. Injexus is, correct me if I'm wrong, but Injexus is good not playing Chiemsee. So both of you...
Yeah, I'm not playing Chiemsee.
Both of you should have Melkart and Swans admin role.
No, we should both have Chiemsee and Swans.
Chiemsee and Swans. Salty, no interest in playing. He should have all 3 roles.
Yes.
Cooper, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we're looking at Injexus. So we got staff lead, we got staff, and then we got server staff. Jesus Christ. And we have Chiemsee and Swans. Okay.
So the Chiemsee, Swans, and Melkart shit, those are, they got all the same terms as server staff, but in the ticket system, that's what allows them to handle the tickets. So Chiemsee admins can, type.
Okay, so in theory, if somebody were to submit a ticket on Melkart, they wouldn't see that those are even happening.
Correct, because they're playing that.
Good. Okay. So
Salty would for now with the assistant role, because assistant role has a viewer role on all the tickets. They can't talk in it, but they can see it.
Injexus. D's nuts, really, dude? Okay. So
I can change that, that's fine.
I don't care. It's just I'm just like trying to be as serious as possible, and I'm like, I just got D's nuts. Okay, so all right. So with Injexus alone, which I'm sure this applies otherwise, but what is the point of it saying staff lead besides identifying him as the staff lead once you click on him? Are there any extra perms? Is there anything? Go on.
Oh, fuck. ElClapo and Dave are pushing in.
Boys.
So the staff lead role, what is the purpose of that role outside of identifying Injexus as the staff lead? What does it do that server staff and staff doesn't do?
Priority speaker in channels. He can just more permissions in terms of managing people.
No, give me an example. You say priority speaker in roles. I don't even know what that means.
So in a voice channel, when he talks, if when multiple people are talking at once,
right?
If Injexus is one of those people talking, it makes everyone else quieter. That's priority speaker.
So don't do that.
Why?
Because we're equals. Because we're equals to our players.
I mean, it's a barely noticeable thing, but okay.
Well, I mean, that's one example. So is there anything else?
He can definitely...
Because I want to be talked over. I want to give somebody the opportunity to disrespectfully talk over me. Like, I do think freedom of speech in this server is a big deal. Because you know, just like I do, KJ, that there are plenty of other admins that would be like, fuck off, I'm king, and we don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what else? So what else? What else does staff lead give Injexus?
It enables him to ban staff, like,
Well,
and remove
So
the role and shit.
no offense to Injexus, but Injexus should never be banning staff.
Well, I mean, what if Injexus turned his computer on and me and you was at work and I was sleepy and Salty was going absolutely fucking ham, fuck everyone, fuck you, you know, fucking
He's having a bad day.
banning people and shit, like, yeah, like,
What the fuck?
then Injexus, you need to shut that shit down.
Wait. Okay, so using that example,
I have seen
where
staff revolts
Salty
in
is a
servers.
piece of shit.
Rob
Okay,
is the biggest fucking dirtbag ever met.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like I have first-hand seen staff revolts. That's why.
Well, Salty, you know how KJ feels about you.
No, that's
So-
not the case.
Jesus Christ.
That is not the
Okay,
case.
all right. So
I'm
what if
American. Holy fuck.
so what if Injexus loses his mind? How do we ban him?
Then we need to do that shit.
We're just
Oh,
Yeah,
but
it goes up the
we're
food
not
chain.
awake.
yeah, now we're fucked.
But we're not
Well,
awake.
well,
I'm
Now
getting
we need
banned by
Salty.
him. For
No.
reason.
Now we need Salty as super staff lead. Put him in super staff lead just in case Injexus wiles out.
And then Injectus needs super staff lead, and Salty needs.
I'm gonna ban all of you because this is I see what's happening.
This is
This
fucking
a revolt.
wild.
Okay, so what else can staff lead
from
do?
From an optic view, the only thing that I would see is in case, like, Salty runs into something and they don't like it, it gives him something that is elevated above him to forward it to, versus just here's another staff.
So yes, Injexus, I agree with that. But we have 1 second, Salty. So if we're talking about elevation, we have a community manager and an owner.
Yes, but the
So
point
why-
is to take the workload off. This is all about convenience. We spoke about this. So if instead of everything getting elevated to us, if you know Salty wanted to pass it on, he's passing it on to Injexus. And to another player standpoint, like if you call up a store about a complaint, you don't ask, "Hey, can I speak to your colleague?" No, you want to speak to the manager, right?
Okay, no, that's a good point.
Like, yeah.
Okay,
So
all
it
right.
actually makes them feel like they're being heard as well.
Okay. Salty, what was your 2 cents?
Is it okay if I deafen you guys to like record this? Cause
Yeah,
For the love of God, please deafen us.
All right, we got a base raid. They're in pretty far, and you got your home. This is their home. They just came on. They pushed in, and we're about to see what happens. Double barrel. Okay. Oh baby. Wait. A double. Yikes. I don't know if they're gonna move anytime soon. Uh-oh, he might be stuck. Nothing? One made me move upon firing, but might not hear it right away. I thought he was gonna come through, maybe. Oh. Oh no. Oh! No, Danayoo is down. Old fashioned standoff again. Well, maybe not. Maybe ElClapo wants to go for it. No, he's gonna continue looting. Oh no. Kelly's still behind their gate. People be dying.
Sounds like it.
Just Danayoo.
Danayoo?
Yeah. They're back at a standoff again. But I don't. Oh, they're pushing.
KJ, I don't have them.
Well, that is a Squad wipe. That was smart. Chicky just ran past all of them, so they all just shot nothing, kind of. Did Chicky even get hurt? No? Ah! Well, there's still Kelly. Ooh, that had to have hurt. Oh, come on. Yeah, that might be an issue. Oh!
What's up, boys? How we doing? You know, a couple of more of y'all would be dead if I could shoot through that fucking crack. If it wasn't interacting with something else, 2 of you would be dead for sure. Alright, corrections officer.
Oh! Kelly.
That's why you got shit on,
down.
pussy!
Well, I'll do it for that. Oh
Always
my.
be trash. Whole fucking squad trash.
Yeah. Alright, that's over.